All right, let's talk about what we just saw. So what I'm showing here are two fighters, both with weapons, and both care whether they are getting cut or not. That's important. When both fighters care, then they protect themselves when they fight. They are more cautious. They angle out. They do everything that we are trained to do as martial artists to survive that kind of a fight. And that's great, but it is also called a duel. And a duel is a different kind of a fight. It has its own rhythm, its own timing, its own flow. A lot of fun. I do it all the time. We do it all the time where we train, but it is rare. But it is where you start. And that said, that is not where you end. In this next section, we're going to show a different type of fight. Again, two fighters, this time one with weapon, the other one does not. The one with the weapon doesn't care if they get hit or not. Not an issue. All they're going to do is close and stab as many times as they can, whether they get punched or kicked or anything like that, or take it even to the ground. So I want you to think about what you're doing as far as training, as far as self-defense is concerned, in the context of what you're about to see. Here we go.
Are you ready? All right, let's go.
Let's go back here. Here we go. We got him.
Nice and eager.
Hold on, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's fucking scary. Yeah. 30 rounds. And like, we go back. 2, 1. Oh god. Okay.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That was good. All right. Good.
I did stab him in the heart though.
Oh. All right.
That's probably good.
3, 2, 1. Oh, nice.
That's by 1,000 cuts.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not looking forward to this happening.
Why? That was a good fun.
Ashley, want to be the 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Yeah.
I like that ice cream style.
Come on, man! Come on! You gotta wear your shoes! We got tagged up. We're back.
Alright, here you go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, come on, your off! Leave me with shit! Give me your fucking money and your shoes! I want them shoes!
Knife guy next.
The money and the shoes.
Be nice right foot. Can you
What'd you
back?
say about footy? It's footy! Attack your group!
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Go away! You think I can get chance? A lot, quite. It's quite fun.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Genuinely terrifying.
Ooh, time to go. Two, one, go. Two, one.
That's the best defense. That's the smart thing to do.
So, I'm going to be very honest with you. If someone pulls a knife on you, like you just saw, and you are unarmed, your chances are bad. If you haven't trained for anything like this, your chances are really bad. Knife fights are chaotic, they're messy, they're fast, they're violent, and they are usually over in a couple of seconds. And to give you a little background on this, this whole post was inspired by one of my jiu-jitsu partners who is a police officer. And he asked me about a similar scenario because it came up, actually. A couple of years ago in New Mexico, another police officer had this very scenario happen. He sent me a link. It's in YouTube, and I put the description down. I put it in the description, and I'm not going to get into the details other than I'm just going to warn you, it's graphic and it's very disturbing, and it has a very unfortunate outcome. But I'm not doing this to be dramatic. I'm not doing this for hyperbole. What I want you to do, though, is to know what you're training for. Those of us in the Filipino martial arts have done, and jiu-jitsu, anyone really, whether it's Krav Maga, jiu-jitsu, MMA, you name it, you got to train for what's going to happen. And you got to keep training and testing and questioning. Trial by fire. Make sure it works. Because there's this tendency that we all have over time to get really comfortable with some things that we do, and there's this creep where we get complacent and we get a little, well, frankly, ancestor worship. All of us are guilty of it. That said, what I would like you to do is to try this. Challenge your whatever martial art that you're trying to do and see if it works. I mean, that's the way Dog Brothers started. We were shown things. Did it work? Did it not work? We wouldn't know until we tried it. There was tradition that traditionally would work, but sometimes tradition turns into be ancestor worship, and that has its problems. If you like what you see, share, comment. If you want to see more of this, subscribe. I don't have all the answers. I have a few, but if you have other suggestions, please put them in the comments. But what I would say at this point, the whole point of this is really just train for that situation you never expected to be in, but you train for it anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Thanks.